Tranquila Sere. So that song is saying Jendal Guro Joko Sama Bay Rangida Sere. That means buy cola and give it to my father because the queue is tight. It's actually really funny when you try to translate it in English. It's a Wolof scene. Rangida Sere means the queue is tight. You know, like the queue of getting married. You know, like a lot of single ladies here, starting from me. Wako samaya Rangida Sere. Laju malala Rangida Sere. Ladies, I want to dance this song, people. Oh my God, I love that song so much. So, how you all doing? Today, I'm gonna be talking about the reasons why you should consider getting married again. I know. You'll be like, what? Getting married again? Not again, Amy. But to be honest, we really should consider getting married again, and I have reasons why. It's many reasons why, but I'm gonna say some of the reasons why we should think about getting married again. So welcome to my channel. My name is Ami Jobe and I am from the Gambia, the one and only smiling coast in the West Africa. And today we're going to be talking about the reasons why we should consider getting married again. So, and there's a lot of single men. So the queue, the first Rangida Sere is a Senegal Wolof. It means the queue is tight. Like the queue is really busy and tight. Like a lot of people on the queue try, you know, of waiting to get married. Okay, that's what is basically, this lady is basically singing. So it's like someone telling the man that who want you that buy a cola and give it to my father, so my father can tell my mother that you want to marry me. Because in our culture in Gambia and Senegal, when the man wants you, they have to send their parents to bring the cola to your father, if your father is alive. If your father is not there, then they'll bring it to your mom, but your mom have to then introduce your uncles and stuff like that. It's normally like men have to be there, you know, and this man will also send men to bring the cola, elder men together, and then they involve the elder ladies, and then the whole thing arranged, and then you get married, okay? So it's basically, this woman is basically singing like, asking the man to marry her, you know, like I want you to marry me type of thing. The queue is tight, I want you to marry me, that type of thing. So I want you guys to know what this song is singing. Joko sama ba mu wako sama ya Rangida Sere. Ni wanyi wata jurgida pasel Rangida Sere. So what she's saying there is that, you know, like in our culture, when people want to marry people, the parents, especially when the bride is a virgin, like a young virgin, the parents will ask for a lot of stuff, you know, like you have to bring this, you have to bring that, you know, like a lot of stuff that you have to bring. It's called, I think, what do they call that in English? I forgot the name. Can't remember. You know how you have to bring some people ask for some cows and some people ask for some money, you know, before you can marry their child. It's like that. We call it chan. So that's what it's saying, that is, you know, let's reduce the chan to bring it down a wee bit, the chan, because the queue is tight and the chan is so expensive. It's hard for the men to come then and marry us. It's a funny but really nice fana song. So today we're going to be talking about, like I said, the reasons why we should consider getting married again, even though if we are married and the marriage doesn't work, or we lost our partners, or we're not married yet, we just have to consider getting married. Not for all of us. I know. Marriage is not for all of us. So I'm not saying all of us to just jump hybrid and get married by force. I'm not asking anyone to get married if you don't want to get married. I'm just saying why we should consider it. Because there's a lot of good reasons why, if you marry to the right person. I have to say that. If you marry to the right person. But the problem is a lot of us don't marry to the right person. Because to get married to the right person, it's a lock. Straight away from the beginning, like your first attempt or your first marriage, it's a lock. You have to be very lucky. If not, you're going to meet the wrong person first. And then you have to continue trying, you know. I have no makeup on today. So I wanted to do a little makeup while we're talking, but can't be bothered. I cleaned my face today, so my skin is shiny. I know you'll be like, what the hell is jumping to another topic? I wanted to tell you guys because I know a lot of you guys that watch me talk about my skin and stuff sometime. And I do videos before about skincare. If you guys want me to do that here, let me know. So I just scrubbed my face today with my favorite homemade body scrub. I scrub my whole body. That's why it's shiny. It's so beautiful. Ooh, I love it. So I just wanted to say that. So yeah, we don't need makeup all the time as well. I do makeup sometimes, but not sometimes. I've been doing makeup for the last 4 or 5 years, more regularly than I used to before that. But now I'm kind of like starting to get back to not doing it all the time again. Because sometimes it can ruin your face and it takes a lot of time and effort and money. And we are beautiful, makeup or not. So I wanted to say that there's a lot of good reasons why we should get married. You know, we should consider it. We can't give up getting married. It's really hard when you're a single mother. Ooh. You get so scared, you know, after you get a bad man or a bad partner in general and they deal with you. After they deal with you, yeah, you will forget about getting married. You'll be so scared, yeah. So that scared thing is real. I'm scared too, okay? But I'm not somebody that I'm scared of doing something and I'm just going to continue getting scared. I'm tired of, you know, getting scared of doing stuff I want in life, okay? I learned the hard way that even if you are scared, you still have to just go and do it. It might be good, you know? So, this is it. Because I like to think positive, you know, no matter how bad the situation is, I try to think positive. So, we can't give up getting married. The reasons for getting married is a lot. I'm going to just say some of them, but it's more than that, obviously. But I'm going to just say some of them. And I'm going to do different videos, different topic about this. And I'm also going to do how to have a happy marriage. The things that, you know, that I knew that could have made my marriage work, you know, my marriages, by the way. Not my marriages. I didn't want any of the other marriages. But there was 3 of my marriages that could have worked if I had the opportunities to make it work. I've been married so many times, to be honest, because of the child marriage thing that I've been through. Some of you know my story, some of you don't. So a lot of the marriages were arranged. And then 3 of them, as I become young adult, wasn't arranged. But I was married to the wrong people. People that just wanted to marry me because they wanted to marry me for the reason. It wasn't like real love and like marry each other, if you know what I mean. And I, of course, go for it for a stupid reason. But I'm not talking about that today, okay? We are talking about why it's important to get married. Again, even if you are married 100 times, you know, and even if you lost a husband that you really love them and they die, for example, or a partner, and you feel like, I don't want any man anymore, no, I just want to give up and just be sad and just lock all the doors, you still have to try and open them a little bit and like try to find somebody, okay? And if you never married, but you're just scared of getting married because you've seen marriages that are not working, you know, and you've seen, for example, you grew up in a home that wasn't a happy marriage, or even if you grew up in a home that was a happy marriage, you just see all the society is like talking about people not bother getting married because marriage is hard work and people cannot be free if they are married. They just like, they cage themselves into the marriage. They cannot be free. and they're just going to be miserable forever, and they want to experience freedom instead. Or people telling you that, oh, there's no good marriage there, you're going to be finished. The moment you're married, you're dead. And you think I shouldn't get married. So you still might want to consider getting married. Because a lot of people that don't, why I want to do this video is that a lot of people that don't want to get married are just not like, because they're a single mother, for example, or they're like single dad, or they're like single person who divorced and the partner was bad. No. You have a lot of people that never even married. Never. And they're already giving up without even trying. And they think it's a waste of time, waste of energy, and that they're not going to be free. And that it's just waste of time, and that they're going to be bored and they have to stay with one person forever and stuff like this. And it's commitment there, so they're not going to do that. And a lot of different reasons, like I said, for why people don't want to get married again, and it's fading away slowly, and it's very sad. So I'm going to do a lot of different videos about this, you know, and different topic. And hopefully the society that we are in now will try to understand that we have to get married, okay? A lot of us are not getting married. It's not just because we don't want to get married. It's because of the reason, And when you think about those reasons why you're not getting married, they're not really good reason for you not getting married. See what I mean? They are reason that it's just your mind created them. And when you get married to the right person, hopefully, you know, there's a chance that all these things that you're thinking might not even happen. Because most of the time, our mind just think of the negative side of the life here. Because our mind trying to protect us here all the time, yeah, especially when we've been hot here. So so our mind just telling us, don't do it. Actually, no, if you do it, you regret it. Are you crazy? No. But to be honest, you know, it might work. But to meet the right person is the problem, okay? Because a lot of us think that, for example, because this person meet the right person from the beginning. By the way, there's no right person that is like a holy 100% person that is never going to make mistake. I'm not talking about the type of right person. I don't think that exists, okay? I'm talking about the right person that will not hurt you extreme hot, or neglect you to death, or just being a bully and a lover at the same time, or just, you know what I mean. So if you find the right person that is not doing that, you know, that you just have misunderstanding with them, like a normal relationship misunderstanding, and then you make up, you move on again, you continue the love, that's the right person. But I'm not talking about right person that will never hurt you. That person didn't exist. We hurt ourselves even as a human being. No one is perfect. But the some of the extreme hurt, you know, that is just where I wouldn't cope with that. So to meet the right person is not easy. Sometimes this person that can be your friend or a relative or somebody at work or just the society in general, someone can meet someone, you know, that they get on with, you know, and have the love and understanding and everything. And the thing just work, you know, because they're lucky to meet this particular person, for example, who is not hurting them so much that they cannot bear the pain anymore. Or themselves, they can bear pain. Some people can take all kind of pain in relationship, but they will never give up. Doesn't mean that when someone is taking all the pain in a relationship and they cannot give up, they're better than the other person that cannot take it. Doesn't mean that the other person that cannot take it is better than the other person that can take it. We are both losers here, okay? Both of us are losers. When you stay in a bitter relationship crying every day, you crying is a loser. You leave, you still gonna cry, maybe you miss the person, or you lose this, you lose that. Or also, if you have children, which is even harder, especially if the person abandons you with the children, you're on your own with the children, which is even harder. You are still losing. You're still going to feel like a loser, and you're still going to get hurt. Okay? But at least then you have chance of moving on and meeting somebody else different. Okay? So, it's not like, I just wanted you guys to know that, because some of you think that because you stay in a marriage, for example, that you're not happy with, and you see other women leave their husband, you feel like we are weak, that's why we leave our husband, or we're not like to be committed, or, you know, we're not good women, or da-da-da. And some men look at us like that too. It's not like that. You know, people's body and mind and the way they see the world and the way they handle pain is different. Some people can handle all type of pain, no matter what. Some do it because of relatives, some do it because of society, some do it because of God, some do it because of da-da-da. And some just can take pain, but they cannot take some extreme, unfair type of pain for whatever the reason is. Okay, this is all. But we're all just human. We're all just the same. No one is better than no one. Okay, but yeah, as we grow older, we must just look into life, because life is too short. We cannot live life miserable and crying, or just running away from what we want, or running away from what's good for us. Okay, this is why I want to do this type of topic. Okay, but since I started these videos, I've been talking about, you know, like people should get married, people should love each other, but the men should be good, you know, to give the women chance to be married. But I'm also gonna do a lot of videos for women. All these years I've been focusing on men most of the time. I do talk about women, but not in a very serious way, in a like, especially like love and relationship way. I do talk about it, but not very serious way. But I'm gonna try more and talk about women now. I feel like it's not fair I just talk about the men most of the time. I'm like, stop chair time, you know, because I've been through this, I've experienced it, of course. Anyway, so the reasons why we should get married are many. Like I said, I cannot say all, but I'm gonna just try to wrap off quickly wrap off some of them before I can go. I don't want this video too long. So the reason number one why we should think of getting married is best friend. Okay, if you have a good partner, that good partner is your best friend. Okay, if you are a man or a woman and you have a good partner who love you and who is honest and who respect the relationship, you have your best friend there, especially if you guys understand each other. Okay, and be just like best friend and be like open-minded and like easygoing and like trustworthy type of people. You guys are gonna be best friend. Once you find a partner that is your best friend, there you go. You can still have another best friend in the corner if you want, okay, to accomplish my English, to accompany you sometime, you know, or just to talk to. But you're not gonna be seeking for best friend, and you're not gonna be lonely. Your best friend is out there, okay? It's right there, okay? If your partner is your best friend, you're happy, okay? Because you can talk to them anyhow, not anyhow. I mean, you can talk to them about anything. Anyhow, my English. You can talk to them about anything, you know. You don't have to seek another best friend or keep secrets here and you don't have someone to talk to, okay? Because some partners are really loving and caring and just open-minded, and they just very, very, very extremely understanding. You can talk to them about anything, okay? And you like advise each other and be like there for each other. And that is a good thing to have, somebody that is a best friend for you, okay? So that's just a reason number one. It's not one of the mega reasons, but it's also one of the important reasons why you should get married. The other reason why you should get married is that it makes you more disciplined. Is that the word I'm looking for? My English is not very good, but yeah, discipline is the word I'm looking for. Getting married can make you more disciplined, okay? For example, if you are somebody who just like to go out all the time or party a lot or like sleep with different people here and there and stuff like this, or just not bothered, you know. For example, if you're like me, I'm like, I don't have this going out a lot thingy or sleeping with different people here and there thingy. Well, hardly ever. I'm not joking. Especially over the years. But also, I'm somebody that, you know, I know that when I get married again, I'll be more disciplined in certain things in life. For example, some of the way I do some of the videos that I do, for example, some of the things I say, I will now be careful, be like, oh, I have a husband, I have to watch, that kind of thing, yeah. And also, for example, if I can just get up and leave my room, yeah, not without fixing the bed sometime, most of the time. But and just take my clothes off and leave them on the bed, for example, and just leave the house and come back. I'm alone, no one can come into my bedroom. But if you have a husband, for example, especially when the husband is good in bed, hey, God. Sorry, people. So you're gonna wake up and you're gonna be like happy, you know, and just ready to make the bed, you know, and shower and get ready, you know, and just, you're not gonna get up and your body is all like, not again, waking up, Amy, you messed last time, what you gonna do? And you're like, I'm still gonna be good, I'm not gonna do it. It's very hard, yeah, sometimes, let's just be real. So, and then you have problems, and then it stress you, or the children stress you, or especially when you're a foreigner in a land, Africa, when there's something going on, they call you when there's any problem there. So you have too much stress. It's hard to to wake up and jumping and fixing your bed and doing everything, you know, for example. So you might just want to wake up and most of the time just leave the bed like that and stuff like this. For example, I like to use every little thing or crazy stuff for example. But if you have partner, even if life is hard, if you have the right partner, like I said, someone understanding, best friend partner, even if things are not going right, for example, in Africa or children annoy you or whatever, because you have this partner, you know, and they're there to guide you, you guys guide each other, talk to each other, you know, and be friend with each other. You see what I mean? Like, you're not gonna have all the stress to yourself. You have someone to share it with. That's the correct word I'm looking for. So that's also another reason why you should get married. More discipline. It can also it can also make you happier. You know, if you're married to the right person, it can really make you a happy person. I'm not joking. I know some of you are gonna say, "Ooh, do not tell me that you're gonna get married so you can be happy. If you're miserable, you're just miserable." No. That's not true. If you're in a bad situation in life, you are going to be miserable. We're just human. If you meet the right person, you will never be miserable again. You don't have to agree with me. I'm just telling you this is the real fact with me and with the other people that I see in this life. So that's also another reason why you should get married. It can make you more happier. It can take the stress. You know, if you marry to the right person, it can reduce your stress at least, or even take 90% of your stress away, because you don't have to handle the stress by yourself. You have someone to talk to. That's why I said best friend partner. You need a best friend partner, not just a partner, a best friend partner. Also, why you should get married, why we should get married again is when you are married, if you are a religious person who believes in God, you will know that most of the gods, I think, talk about how getting married and being a good partner can lead you to heaven, man or woman. If you are good to your partner, you do what your God tell you, you can go to heaven through that. So there you go. If you want to go to your heaven, there you go. Getting married might lead you to your heaven, if you believe in God, that is. Also, the other reason why you should get married is to promote love for your own children, especially if you have some, or just children in general, or just other human beings in general that don't believe in marriage anymore and giving up life. You're giving them hope that there's life and there's still possibility for finding love, and there is love and you cannot give up looking for it. So if they see you being happy and they see you, for example, you divorce or your husband die or your partner or your wife die or something, God forbid, and then you end up finding partner again, you know, and you're happy again, it will give people hope that are either in your situation or they just give up love before they even try. They will know that, oh, to be honest, there is love. You cannot just get married to give people hope, but I'm telling you, that is also a good reason, okay, for you to get married, because you don't want to have children that grow up and don't believe in love, don't believe in marriage. They're just wandering around in this world and just doing whatever they want and just wandering around. Depends what type of children you want. Well, I don't want that. I want children that still believe in love and hopefully gonna get married to the right partner who they choose to love and stay with, and hopefully have grandchildren for me to play with, okay? So the other reason why you should get married, you know I was coming for this part, don't you? Is to enjoy the bedroom part of it. I know, sorry. Embarrassing, but we have to be real. The bedroom part of it, you're gonna enjoy it, and it's gonna be in a godly way, if you believe in God, that is. If you're like me, if you're doing anything, you know, and you're not married, you're always gonna have this thing in your head, like, oh, hellfire is coming there, God is waiting for you there. What you think you're doing to yourself? This person is not your husband and they're doing this thing to you. Oh my God, what kind of a person are you? Ooh, what are you doing? Why are you even enjoying that? You should be crying. Honestly, if you're like me, because you believe in God and you come from a culture that believes in God, and you have this thing that you grow up with, knowing that, you know, sex without marriage is not good and stuff like this. And just some women just don't like it, even if they're not religious, okay? Because sometimes, to be honest, let's just be real, sometimes it makes us women who really love and adore and appreciate our soul, ourselves, and our, you know, we really do feel like a loser, okay? And we feel like we let ourselves down And we feel like we should be protecting ourselves, but we know when we are sleeping with Amanda, it's not our husband, especially someone you just met not long ago and stuff like this. This is just the reality to some of us women. Okay? Not for all, but if you are in my category, you know what I'm talking about. If you're a woman who love and value yourself and you're more than even your ex value you will know what I mean. Okay? So, but if you are married to the man, you don't have to feel all of that. Especially if you're married to your best friend type of man, the man that is your holy grail, what's the English word? Type of dream man or woman. You get on with them very much, you know what I mean? You will enjoy this without feeling guilty, without feeling bad, without worrying. Especially if you're married to the good partner who is not going sleeping around. So you don't have to worry that I might catch some infection or whatever. They just like, you have, your heart is like open and just relax and just you trust them because you know that they are honest, they are loyal. You can do what you want with them, you know, and enjoy and be happy and relaxed. There you go. I know you shouldn't just get married for that, but one of the good reasons too. So, the other reason why you should get married, financial problem. I know. You'll be like, what? Yeah. I'm not saying you should get married to fix your financial problem. That's not what I'm talking about. But, again, if you're married to a best friend partner, this video is going to be longer than I thought. I'm going to try to stop this video when it gets to half an hour. I don't want it too long. And I have to go. When you're married to a best friend partner, okay, if both of you have financial problem, you guys can sort it out. Because you're best friend. You talk, you think about where the financial problem is coming from, think about how to fix it, but you have to be best friend team to do this. If you guys are angry at each other all the time and not getting along and going crazy, it won't work, okay? You have to be best friend, think, and try to sort the problem, fix it. If you guys have no money, and you guys plan it, you guys can end up having money, for example, at the end. Even if you're not a millionaire, you would definitely be more comfortable in life because now it's two of you working towards having money instead of just one of you struggling alone or with children, if you know what I mean. But if you have a partner who is understanding and your best friend, you guys can work towards it. Depend if they're also determined or not, and depend if you are looking for money or if you want your financial situation to get better, okay? I think most of us do. But yeah, if you have a good partner, your financial situation will definitely be way better than where it is now if you guys plan it and work on it. Another reason why you should get married. The other reason why you should get married, it makes you feel secure if you're married to a best friend, 100% husband. Okay, like I said, best friend partners. Partners are many in this world, okay? But to meet the best friend partner is difficult. Some people might meet the best friend partner in the first go, in the first meet of, you know, the first person they met, or the second person they met, or the third person they met. And you might have to go through a lot of different people before you meet that person. Sometimes it doesn't mean that you're horrible or you're bad or you're not lucky. It's just life. It just meant that you have to go through all those people to meet the right person. But sometimes the reality is, you might have to work on yourself sometime, okay? You might have to work on yourself because sometimes some of the problem at least might be with you, okay? Because each time we break up with somebody, most of the time they did us wrong sometime, but we also did them wrong back for them doing us wrong sometime, okay? Which means we both do each other wrong. But one of them, most of the time, is the one that started the whole thing. And maybe that's mean they're the one that is the cause of the problem. But the other person might also contribute to it by giving them back what they're giving them. Because that's how life is, if you know what I mean. So sometimes you might have to work on yourself too. But most of the time, if someone hurt you or you meet the wrong people, doesn't mean that, you know, that you're not lucky and you have to give up. No. You still have to keep trying. You're going to meet the right person at the end. If you want something good in life, you have to work for it, including love. Because if you have a good love, I said this in my videos before. If you have a good love, you have everything in this world. If you have 100% love, best friend love, you have everything. When I say everything, I mean everything. It's more than every money you can count in this world. It's more valuable than everything. Because a best friend, loyal partner will never betray you. will never let you down, will never see you hurt, will never make you cry. Now that is expensive. That is expensive, and they'll make sure you're happy every time. Both of you make sure each other is happy and okay and secure. That is expensive. And it's not easy to find, of course. Anything that is good in this world is not easy to find. Some people will go and buy the lottery, their first attempt. They win the lottery already. They won, or their second attempt or third. Some people buy lottery for 10 years or 15 years or even 20 years before they won. Well, before they want anything important, at least. So if you try and it's not working, you try again, it's not working, you try again, it's not working, doesn't mean you have to give up. You continue trying. That's how life is. Why do we always say that we have to continue trying if you are running or you're doing anything? But then we don't say you have to continue trying when it comes to love. We see it as giving up quickly because it hurts us. Yeah, it's painful. It hurts you, especially when you meet somebody and you love them and they hurt you or they treat you somehow. But you can't give up. You have to keep trying because it's really amazing. It's really worth trying. It's really good when you find the right one. You cannot give up. You have to keep trying. Anything that is good in this world doesn't come free. You have to keep trying. So it's going to make you feel secure when you have the right partner because you know you have someone who is going to be there for you day and night. You have that security there. If they're a woman or a man, if it's your wife or your husband, whatever, you know that you pick up the phone call, whatever that is that you know that you want, they will be there to help you. Whatever situation you're in, if anyone tell you now who you're going to call before you die, you know it's them you're going to call. You know if you're going to be going to anywhere that, you know, through anything that is not good, you call them and they will die to help you. They will do anything to make sure you get out of the situation. So you're going to have that security when you have the good partner, the best friend type of partner, the 100% type of partner. Like I said, they're not easy to find. And sometimes we do find them and we neglect them and we lose them. This is just the reality. But when you find them and you keep them and you know how to keep them and you're clever enough to keep them, you have the security there. It's right there forever. Good security. More than any money. Okay? So the other reason why is to get married. I think I'm going to make this one a third one. Because our last one, sorry, but I'm going to end this video now. It's half an hour now. And I wanted it to be half an hour, already 32 minutes. So I'm going to end this video now. And I'm going to still do a part 2, part 3, whatever on this video. But yeah, I'm going to do it after I do a couple of videos, you know. Because I don't normally just go on one topic. But I'm going to settle in one category. You'll see what I mean, gradually. So the last one, why we should get married is, guess what? I know you're like, Amy, what? What? I know you're like, Amy, what? Tell me. To experience love. I know you'll be like, what? That's all. Some of you might think that's nothing or that's not important or you're like, look, to experience real love is the reason why we should think of getting married again. A lot of us get married and even get married again or date and go out with 100 different people or whatever, or just go out with a couple of people, you know, or just never even go out with no one. But like and feel something for someone or never even feel nothing for no one. But we never enjoy and experience real love. If you're married to a 100% partner, a real partner, you're definitely going to experience real love. 100%. The reality is there are some really good, genuine partners out there. It's just very hard for us to believe it. Because the majority of us in this world now, we give up love a long time ago. Some of us not even tried it yet. And so the teenagers, the young people will even tell you, I don't want to get married when they've not even tried it, when they're not even a fully adult yet. They'll tell you, I never want to get married, I never even want to have children. Some of them will say so too. I know it's their choice. But some of them saying this out of fear because they think it's not going to be good. Especially if they grew up in a home that the mother was suffering because of the wrong partner. They give up hope. But the reality is we don't have to give up hope. Because in this world, there's always hope. There's always good things. It's just we focus on the bad thing a lot. Especially when, you know, when life dealt with us or dealt with close relative. And we saw it. It scared us. And in this society we are in now, people are so independent, especially women. We are getting to a point that we're not ready to take any more nonsense from the men, you know, like some men, the way they used to abuse us and do stuff. So because we're independent, it's making us like, no, I'm not taking this, I'm not taking that. And then it's making a lot of the women think that, oh, I don't have to get married again. And some of the men also think that I don't have to get married again because these women are horrible. The reality is there are still a lot of good women out there and still a lot of good men out there. That's just the reality. You don't have to believe it. Because there's some place that your mind can get with negativity about something. That you just wipe the reality away. You just sink into this dark, negative part of life. You won't see what I'm talking about. But the reality is, life is never going to be all negative about anything. And if you meet the real nice partner, the real soulmate partner, the real 100% partner, you're going to experience real love. And real love is amazing. It's really worth all the struggle and all the fight to get it. Real love and trust is amazing. I cannot tell you how it feels like. But looking at someone knowing that they're always going to be there for you, they're always there for you, they're always just doing their best to see you happy, doing their best to stay loyal to you. Having that security and that love and that appreciation, looking into someone's eye, knowing that, that is priceless. There's no money worth that. There's nothing in this world worth that. Having that special person that you know they dedicate their life for you with loyalty and determination and appreciation and patience is everything. That type of feeling, no one can explain it. You have to experience it to know it. A lot of us won't experience it though, because we don't even believe it does exist. And this is sad. This is why I'm doing this video, because it really does exist. And we have to continue fighting until we find it, because life is all about fighting. You don't just fight for anything else and not to fight for love that is more important than anything else you can fight for. Love is more important than anything else you can fight for, and that's the reality. Because real love, proper 100% partner will never let you down. You're with them till death. And that is expensive and is worth fighting for. I'm going to end this video here. Hopefully we're all going to find love again if we already have love and the love was a job marriage, not working type of a love. Hopefully we'll find again a love that works for us, and we have to continue believing that we can find it, and we have to continue searching and we will find it, but we still have to be clever on how we're going to search it. I'm not talking about that today because this video is already long enough. And some of us that are in love but we're not happy, I'm going to do another video and I'm going to explain how to have a happy love, the things that we should change when we want to have when we want to make the love more happy and more enjoyable, the things that we should change. I'm going to do that video. And you guys have a good day, and thank you for watching, and see you again when I see ya. Bye. Take care.